Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Apex Legends video. My name is SaintsFan, and this is 15 things you might not have known about the game. So I think by now everyone knows that you can wall climb to a certain extent in this game, but did you know that you could actually hang on the ledge of whatever you're climbing to sort of peek over to get a better idea of what you're climbing up to? The way you do this is when you are climbing up, before you reach the top, when you're at the ledge, take your hand off of the climb button, which for me on PC, it's space, and you will actually hang on the ledge. And that could be really useful if you're trying to get up a cliff and you maybe think someone's up there. You can get a little peek before you pop over. The next thing, and this is just a cool minor thing, but you can actually inspect your guns. So if you ever get one of those cool legendary skins and you want to see it, then all you need to do is hit the inspect button, which on PC is N, and your guy will show off the gun. That's kind of neat. Another thing, if you have random teammates and they are pinging things, especially maybe where to land, if you agree with it, you can actually look at their ping and hit OK and ping back, and it'll let them know. So if you don't like talking to people in your squad, then you can just look at their pings and hit OK to let them know that you are on board with what their decision is. Speaking of places to drop, one thing that I've seen a lot of people get wrong is how to actually drop. If you're trying to go for a further distance away, it seems like doing a wave method actually helps you out. So right as you drop, go down, like straight down, to get speed, and then level it out to go further. You will go further, I think, at a faster rate. It seems like this gets us down quicker, although I will be honest, I don't know if there's any proof to this, but this does at least get you further because you get the speed going down, then you level out, and you can go further straight in front of you. So you may want to test that out if you're having some troubles maybe getting down or getting further away from where you're dropping. Do the wave method and see if that helps. Another really cool feature in this game is the revive or bring your teammate back feature. And something you may not have known about it is that it does not matter who picks up the beacon. Once the beacon is picked up from their dead body, anyone on the team can go and res them at the res beacon. So maybe you could come up with some sort of strat where someone goes for the beacon and someone else goes for the revive station, and you can get your third teammate in quicker. Another thing, if you aren't playing with a squad, be sure to keep an eye at the bottom left where your teammates' names are, because when they get into firefights, you will actually see shots being fired next to their name. So if you're not looking at them or if you're not really near them and you want to know what's going on, be sure to look down there to see if they're shooting back at someone to know if you have to go help them. Two things regarding three of the guns in the game. The Triple Take and the Peacekeeper can get an attachment that goes on the back that allows it to charge. And this is super awesome, especially on the Peacekeeper. It basically makes the bullet a slug shot. And I believe you do about 101 damage if you connect. The way I believe you do this is by holding the right trigger, like the aim button. But you will know on the Peacekeeper when this happens because the little icon or the dots in the middle of your screen turn blue. And I believe on the Triple Take, it kind of makes them one bullet. I'm not entirely sure what it does on the Triple Take. I haven't had a chance to use it too much on that. But with the Peacekeeper, it makes it a slug. So make sure you look out for that attachment if you use those two guns. And then the Prowler, maybe some people know this, but it can actually go fully automatic when you get its attachment that can go on the back of it. And make sure when you put it on to actually switch the gun to automatic. I think on PC it's the B key, but that gun is really good in fully automatic, not so much when it's 3 burst. So if you get those 3 guns, look out for those attachments and use the features that they give. Now, something from one of the developers on the game, they said that gold and purple equipment actually have the same stats. So if you were wondering if gold is any better, no, it is not. But for all the gold things that you can pick up, this is what they do. The helmet gives you faster tacticals and ultimates. The armor refills your shields after an execution. The backpack makes it so where health and shield consumables take half as long to use. And then the gold shield gives you a one-time self-revive. So you may just want to memorize that to know when you see the gold armor pieces out in the wild. Another thing that he mentioned was the helmets in the game. They never break and they reduce headshot damage. So white gives you a 30% reduction, blue is a 40%, and then purple and gold is 50%. And it's not a straight across the board damage decrease. It's actually the additional damage that gets done. So I believe most guns give you a 2 times damage bonus to the head. Well, with the gold or purple shields, it's 50% of that. If you are on PC, this is something you can do to get rid of the annoying starting video when you load up the game. All you need to do is go on the Origin game library, right-click on Apex, go to Advanced Starting Options, and then type -no vid, and your game will start up with none of those videos at the beginning, so you'll get in a little quicker. Now, these last couple of things are some Legend-specific things you might not have known. With Gibraltar, you actually get a shield aiming down sights. I think we all knew that if you use that character, but you can actually disable this shield by hitting, I believe it's H on PC, which could be useful if you are sniping long range with him, because sometimes that shield gets in the way and it's hard to see certain players further away. But do make sure to re-enable it, otherwise it's not coming back. This next clip is from Reddit user Mr. Blablack. You can actually swing and move really fast with the Pathfinder. It does take some time to get used to. Apparently this was in Titanfall 2, but if you take a look at this clip, you can use your momentum, I think, by swinging and then looking up in the air and then looking back down where you want to go. And as you see, you zoom when you land back on the ground. So you may want to try that out if you're using Pathfinder. It's going to take a lot of time, I'm sure, to get accustomed to, but you can move pretty damn fast with that character. And another thing you can do with Pathfinder, this clip is from Gamer22 on Reddit, and you'll see you can actually use the hook to hook other players and bring them towards you. So if you have a shotgun or something like he has in this clip, you can do some pretty dirty stuff with it. Another thing with Lifeline, this clip is from Reddit user Fred YYY. Lifeline's care package can actually kill people. It doesn't do damage to friendlies, but it will not only kill them, but it knocks them out completely. They can't even get rezzed if a care package lands on someone. And then actually one final thing I did forget to mention. This isn't Legend specific, but you can find fully gold weapons in the map. I think it's just a random chance. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I have seen a fully gold Peacekeeper. I've seen a fully gold Hemlock, and I believe a fully gold R88 submachine gun. And what that means is it's the same gun, but it's got all gold attachments. So as you can imagine, some of these are pretty deadly. But those are 15 things you might not have known about Apex Legends. Hopefully this helped you guys out. If it did, please drop it a like, share it with your friends, let them know so they can become better in this game. Thank you all for watching. That's going to do it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.